Hi, Tammy. How are you?
Hi, Sid. I'm great, thanks. How are you doing?
I'm okay on this beautiful overcast day. So, how is it your side?
Uh, I wish for those days, Sid. I really wish for it. The weather is improving a hell of a lot. It's now around about 30
Okay.
degrees. It's bordering. So I'm praying like in the next week or maybe by Friday, our temperatures will hit the late 20s. So yeah, it is getting a lot cooler, a lot more manageable. You can breathe easily. So yeah, I'm really grateful for that. Lovely weather.
Uh, that's awesome. All right, as usual, I'm always looking forward to catch up with you on another topic, which is today Dubai's economies. So, my opening question to you is: Dubai's economy has diversified far beyond oil. Which sectors are currently driving the most growth, and why?
Yes, it's Dubai's economy has really gone way beyond the oil and gas, although it's still very much a core focus.
Hmm.
um, they now look at more wholesale and retail. They are very much into construction, real estate. On a continuous basis, anywhere you go in Dubai, you will always find that there's construction everywhere. Because of the heat of the place, the buildings here have a 50-year lifespan. So they would tear after a while. You would see the building comes down, they tear the building down, and a new center would come up. So they're very much into that transport and logistics. They're always looking. I mean, you'd see TikTok videos, you would see YouTube videos of new transportation. You would find, the air traffic, your air delivery with those air taxi little scooter things, and even your if on the palm, you would get scooters delivering your food to you, like you would have your Mr. Delivery or something. You would get it on a jet ski. So out on the water you would get those sort of things. They constantly evolve, and they're constantly looking at improving. And the other thing is, the manufacturing industry is picking up very steadily here. They're looking at hydrocarbons, and they're very resilient to the global trends. They want to be first to get onto the global trends and be first to for everything, basically.
How has Dubai managed to position itself as a global business hub in such a short time compared to other major cities?
Well, Dubai's global business is becoming or combining. They combine their strategic location, I would say. They're very strategically placed.
Mm.
That is why they're called the Middle East. So here it's the hub of, it's world class infrastructure that they offer. It's the amazing ports. You can have your land, sea, air, just about anything. And yes, you can come here by land. There was one experiment done where you come through via Egypt from South Africa, come via the Suez Canal, and then you can come across here. So yes, land, sea, air, they offer a lot. The other thing that they have, the free zones here where you could trade freely. They So how the free zones work is, anybody and everybody from around the world can come and set up businesses here in the free zone. And then if you want something like major, like the major players, the like your Microsofts, etc., then you would get a mainland, what they would call a mainland license. And then in the mainland, you need to have somebody to partner up with you here locally, so that you can get a mainland license. Excuse me. So if you look at it, their vision, they're quite visionary with
Mm.
everything and anything, and they're politically stable,
Mm.
which is very great. So when you're dealing with them, it's black and white. There's no underhanded deals. And you're
Mm.
looking, even when you come here, you're looking at companies to partner with that are global companies that have got the know-how, that have got the footprint. So they're pretty much well on track with that.
what incentives does Dubai offer to foreign investors and entrepreneurs that differ from South Africa's economic environment?
Oh, off the cuff, I don't know all the details. That's every time it's changing. Like labor laws are changing, rules are changing on a regular basis. So you got to keep abreast to all the things. But things that come to mind off the cuff is the tax-free zones. You get 100% foreign ownership. So you come here, what's yours is yours. Full profit repatriation. And a good thing is no personal income tax. So here you don't pay for personal income tax. Their business setup is fairly quick. So if you want to set up a business here to hit the ground running, you can actually do it very, very quickly. And in contrast to South Africa, I would say that their political stability is great here, and they, even with their policies, their procedures, everything is done so quickly, so efficiently, and it's made things very investor friendly, and things are a lot more predictable, as opposed to South Africa, which I can speak about. It's more predictable as to what's going to happen, and they're very transparent in what they do, in their figures, etc.
All right. How do free zones impact the job market, taxation, and business opportunities in Dubai?
So the free zones here, they boost employment, they attract more foreign talent, and create a specialized, sort of a niche, specialized industrial clusters, like you get a sector for technology, you get a sector for logistics or for finance. So we have different areas, like you have the healthcare services. You'll find it in a healthcare city. Every kind of hospital, every kind of medical requirement or need that you want is at healthcare city. You've got production city, which I frequent because of the acting. You got the studio as well. So all your in production city or studio city is you've got these like warehouses that are turned into studios. Like setup. If you want to do a baking show or cooking show, you go there and you hire out the place. I took part in Squid Games with a major retailer, and the whole place, it was just a blank warehouse where I went for the audition. The next day I get there, and this whole thing was turned around into the Squid Games. So it's so super amazing at how versatile they are in these different free zones. So you get lots of them, and overall, free zones expand job opportunities. They stimulate the innovative thinking and the diversity way beyond oil and gas, as we know.
All right. The question here on the comments here from Jitin Rishika. Hi, Tammy. Despite Dubai being a tax-free country, how does the economy survive?
Oh, my word. Thank you for the question, Jitin Rishika. So here you get absolutely big players. And, not like in South Africa where people are, political leaders are more worried about lining their pockets. Everybody here is above board. Everything is transparent, as I mentioned, and there's just so much of opportunity here. You would think that I've got a business and I don't know whether I should open it up or not. Is it going to do good? Let me tell you something. People are coming here. Your maid services, they're opening up a company and offering blue collar workers. They're offering the physical bodies of the workers. They're offering the recruitment arm. There's so many people. If you had to Google recruitment companies in the UAE, you'd find hundreds of them. If you're looking at beauty services, nail care services, so it's such a huge upcoming place that you never short of anything. So if you want to set up a business here, everybody thrives with the business.
All right. Since tourism plays a major role in the UAE's economy, how do seasonal fluctuations affect jobs, prices, and investments?
So I would say Dubai has catered for the seasonal fluctuations. So when you would find, like here in Dubai, almost nothing happens in summer because it's being so hot. But Dubai
Mm,
tends to cater for indoor activities. You know, where when it's summertime. Um, Yes, they have more like in working environment. You have shift changes. You have shorter shifts in summer, and in wintertime, some of the places are run 24 hours. They run around the clock, like your jobs in hospitality, in retail, transport offer more hire more during the winter time, during the peak seasons of November, December, January, February. And then obviously with they work on a contractual basis, saving them as well. So if you're on that contractual basis during those peak times, then your contract's over, you're done and dusted. So they're very strategic about how they do things here. um, you also find price fluctuations during the peak seasons. So remember, in here in summertime, we have the summer break, the school summer break. So Dubai
mm,
is such a beautiful place to be in terms of traffic, but not in terms of weather. So a lot of the people, they go away for 2 months of the summer break, the kids summer break. So the population is a lot lesser, and your prices actually drop, where people can come here and do their touristic activities at a lower reduced rate. Whereas in November, December, January, February, that is peak time. Prices are
mm,
skyrocketing, food is skyrocketing, and a lot of the businesses as well. They very strategically plan around these things, around the seasonal activities, and tend to mold their business models to enhance or to leverage off those of the
mm.
seasonal changes. But overall, these fluctuations, they you know the short term variability, and they look at the different action sorry the different attractions, what people want, festivals, shopping. Like during from the start of October, there's just about every kind of conference, every type of summit. Yesterday, I've been to one of the world's largest oil, gas, and energy summit. It's called ADIPAC, and
Oh,
it's been running for a good few years. I promise you, I've not seen so many businessmen in one place under one roof. So you had people coming in from all walks of life. I met French people, Indian people, Dutch, you name it. I'm not seeing South Africans there, but there's all these people coming there, and it's not. Although we're talking about oil and gas, you know that's a dying field. There's still so much more that they're offering in oil and gas. I met one company yesterday that focuses on the filtration systems, you know, where they clean out the oil, and how they use, it's an Indian company, how they use those the residues to do other things with it. So nothing is, the byproducts are not even wasted. So they're
mm.
constantly evolving, they're constantly looking at things to upgrade themselves, to change things around. And a lot of these people come in. I spoke to about 4 companies, and a lot of them come in. They don't have a footprint in the UAE, but because they're such big players, they look at partnering in the mainland with other people that are here already.
All right. My final question to you, what future industries or government projects should people keep an eye on that could shape Dubai's economy over the next 10 to 20 years?
Ooh, so like speaking after attending yesterday's event, I would say definitely they're looking at the cleaner energy, you know,
Mm,
the Going Green initiative, the
mm,
environmental friendly stuff. Manufacturing, definitely a big go-to area. They're also looking at a whole. I don't know if you've traveled recently, but if you come into Dubai, it's a total seamless paperless process where you come through
Okay.
the smart gates. You don't even your passport is not even stamped any longer.
Oh.
Everything is digitized.
Mm.
You even have a smart drop off where normally you would go to a counter B or counter 10 or whatever it is, and you would say, okay, that flight is going to South Africa, and you would drop your bags. Here it's a total seamless process. It's called a smart gate or a smart check-in. You scan your passport on the little scanner. It takes a picture of your photo. You place your bag on there. It gets tagged, it gets labeled, everything, and it goes through. And it's amazing how I did it for the first time, and I was praying. I thought, please let my luggage come through safely. Lo and behold, it was there safely, tagged, everything to the T. So they're really working at always enhancing themselves. They're looking at different projects, industrial strategies of how they can improve. There's just so much of activity constantly going on, and they have something called I think it's the D3 or the D33 economic agenda, where it's like this whole sustainability smart city initiative that they're aiming to create more
Mm.
of the high tech, the green, what do they call it now, the vertical farming,
Mm.
like your hydroponics, where you don't actually need a farm out in the open. They're doing a lot of things, and strange enough, they have the cream of the crop from all over the world coming here and implementing these creative ideas. So it's so fascinating to see these kind of things. Even if you get a chance, if you go into the Dubai Expo, it's so fascinating to see like the upcoming projects, what is happening, and also, like I mentioned, with all the summits and the conferences that are going on around here, it is amazing to see how people are wanting to do business with Dubai, bringing in their ideas, bringing in this fascinating stuff to partner with Dubai, to bring in their creativity and make this the place to be in. So yeah, and I would say in 10 to 20 years, this place is going to be untouchable. Dubai's on this green initiative. I told you, not just green where they're looking at the environmental friendly stuff. So like where I live, it's a whole lot of apartments all around, high rise buildings, and in the middle of these apartments, of these buildings, they're looking at a green field. So you've got like a kiddies a play area with the jungle gyms and the swings and the like, and greenery. So I do yoga and I do meditation, so I like grounding myself on Mother Earth. So they have lovely green spots all over, like a park setup, benches, covered areas where you can sit and relax. So that's, they not just doing the environmental, as I said, but they're doing the actual physical thing where they want more of the greenery, etc.
All right. Before I let you go, I see that there's probably a fan of yours here saying that that he or she loves you. Yeah, I don't know
Oh,
who this
thank
person is.
you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. All right. So on that beautiful note, thanks so much for your time. And are we on for next week?
Yes, we shall gather a topic. Maybe one of the listeners, if somebody's listening, they want to find out something of Dubai that we've not covered, and we can cover it. Put your comments in, or send us your comments in the inbox, and yeah, we're sure to cover it in one of the sessions if it's not next week. So please feel
Oh, all
free to let us know.
right. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you so much. Love and light to all.